Hey guys, this looks like a fun one. This is a screenshot that someone took of their online homework. It says express this as a product, and they just did this thing times one, and it gave them a correct. Technically, they are correct, so they deserve 100% credit. But I am kind of curious, what did the original instructor expect for an answer? Let's see if we can figure it out. So first, usually when they ask for a product, that means they want you to factor it. Something like one of these three scenarios. If there's four terms, typically it's factored by grouping. You look for the common value in these two and the common value in these two and factor it out. You end up with this right here. Or if there's three terms, you might see a perfect square trinomial, which would be something like a squared plus 2ab plus b squared is equal to a plus b times a plus b. Or if you have two terms, you'll see something like a difference of two squares. It'll be a squared minus b squared is equal to a minus b times a plus b. There's a lot more than these three examples, but these are some pretty popular ones. Let's see what we can do from here. Since this has four terms, let's see if we can do factor by grouping. I don't see anything like this. Let's rearrange these two. Plot the x, but that's not going to do any good. I don't think this is going to work for factor by grouping, so let's get rid of these notes. Let's see if we can find a perfect square trinomial. Oh, this right here. X squared plus 2xy plus y squared. That's the same thing as this. Let's bring this up here and we can move this over here. So x is basically a and y is basically b. So this is going to change into x plus y times x plus y. And then we can get rid of these notes and let's copy down the minus one. So we still haven't answered the question. We have changed this into a product, but we're still subtracting one. So the whole thing isn't a product yet. But I am noticing that we can rewrite this. X plus y times x plus y can be rewritten as x plus y squared. And then this minus 1 can be rewritten as 1 squared. So we have something squared minus something squared. Let's bring this up here and we can see this is in the place of the a and 1 is in the place of the b. So we can factor this into this. In the place of this a, we can plug in x plus y. And same thing for this a, x plus y. Does that make sense? Why? And in the place of the b, we can plug in 1. And same thing for this b, we can plug in 1. And then from here, the parentheses aren't doing anything. Let's get rid of those. And we can smush everything together. And now we have a product. This times this. And this is the answer to our question. Let's put a box around it. In fact, we can do something even better. Let's stick it inside of this box. And this is the answer to the question that the instructor was most likely hoping to get. How exciting.